Nobody is here yet. If nobody arrives, I'll just delete the whole thing so it doesn't look good. No point in having a video of me just sitting here drinking some water or whatever. No one's talking. Good evening, whoever's just arrived. How are you doing tonight? Are you in the UK or a different country? And maybe you've got insomnia, I don't know. Or you might be earlier where you are, I don't know. So how are you doing? Are you having a good night? Or a good day? Or whatever. Let us know. Or is it with these mystery people that come on that don't speak? All right, you can just... Aha. Danny boy. Hiya, Danny boy. Are you from Ireland? Northern Ireland? Or somewhere? I don't know. Just thinking Danny boy. It's an Irish name, isn't it? Oh, Danny boy. I'm probably way off, like. I'm probably way off. Ah. Are you allowed to say which part of England you're from? And are you interested in ghosts, paranormal, or anything, or not? You don't have to be, of course. You can talk about anything you like. You played Dewsbury. What does that mean? You played Dewsbury? Is that like a role model game or something, whatever you call it? Role play game? I have no idea what that is. I thought Dewsbury was a place. How do you play it? Can you give us a clue? I'm lost here. Hello, Amy. How are you doing? And whereabouts are you from? Are you from England or somewhere else? By the way, I was just broadcasting live a few minutes ago, but I was horizontal. I mean, I wasn't lying down, don't get us wrong. I mean, the video, the field of view was horizontal. I've changed it to vertical because I can see the text on the screen. It stays on. The other way, it keeps going off. Like, you can't read it. It doesn't give you long enough to read it. All right. So are you having a late night tonight, Amy? Could you not sleep? Or something? Or have you just got up? Maybe, I don't know. Some people get up at 2:30, don't they? Or 3:30 or 3 o'clock. And is everyone here a believer in ghosts, or are you a complete skeptic and think they don't exist? That's not a real ghost. I can tell it's not a real one. Because real ghosts don't show themselves too often. A believer. So, is anything in particular that made you into a believer? Anything you've seen or heard, or anything like personal experiences, or recorded anything on camera, or audio? What sort of changes are you referring to? The what does that say? The what? I can't quite read your name properly on the screen, but it looks like Theral or something, a cathedral or something like that. Is there something to do with the stock market or something? I saw like a bit of the start of News at 10 after Celebrity Big Brother. I mentioned something about the stock market plummeting or something like that. Is that what you're talking about? All right. Well, I'm not sure. I can't. I don't think you're allowed to talk about controversial things on here, right? I'll end up getting banned or something. Are you a Trump fan? Like, are you a fan of Donald Trump? It's no problem. It's just that I know that people have had their channels taken down because they've mentioned certain things about stuff that's going on and stuff and what have you. So you got to be careful what you say on here. Um, well, I'm not into politics easier, to be honest with you. Once, twice, three times a bully's just arrived by the name of Loki. Yep. Bully boy, leave the room. Um, how do you kick people out of the room? Does anyone know? He was at WrestleMania. I didn't know that. I don't know what it is, but I think you get some people coming in here at this time of night with bipolar disorder or something. I don't know. I'm not referring to you a lot. I'm referring to that guy that just came in insulting us there for no reason. I don't know who he is. I had enough of them yesterday on Facebook, so I'm not going to put up any more bullies. Sorry. So if you don't want to try, you'll be removed swiftly. I don't talk to negative people. I get enough negative spirits around us. I don't want to be talking to negative living people if I can help it. All right. I didn't know that. I don't watch wrestling, you see. I don't really watch the television. I've just started watching Celebrity Big Brother, but no, I don't think they're all the same thing. But there's negative spirits of dead people, like there's negative living people, like the one that just came in here calling us some out of order type name for no reason, and so you get people like that who've passed away and they're just the same as they were when they were alive, nasty and abusive. And then I guess you get the demonic ones as well. I sometimes used to think, are they all demonic and they just pretend to be spirits of dead people to fool you? That's possible as well, but I don't know for sure because I can only hear them talking and stuff. I can't see them, so I don't know where I'm communicating with for sure. You know what I mean? It's hard to say, isn't it? But I don't think anyone's an expert on this subject. Some people know more than others, but no one's like a. There's nobody knows everything. You know what I mean? Me? Oh, terrible. But thanks for asking, Monica. I'm absolutely knackered right now, half asleep, lacking sleep and stuff. How are you doing? Are you sure they're not all staying behind? They're probably all around somewhere. Um, because you only know they're there, most of them, if you try communicating with them and using some sort of recording device to pick them up or a spirit box. I guarantee you, I guess all of them are still around. They haven't gone anywhere. They're on a different plane of existence to us, like on a different frequency and wavelength, whatever you want to call it. Right. So, what does a madman look like? Yeah, Malik or what's your name? Make. Are you always this negative, by the way, at this time of night, Make? Are you always this negative towards people you don't know? You belong on Facebook. Take your laughing symbols with you. Facebook's full of people like you. You're common as muck. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk to you tonight, so good luck. You're kidding. Well, if you're kidding, that's fine. I don't have any problem with people joking. I thought you were coming in to cause pandemonium or try to. I'm in no fit shape for any negative confrontations tonight. Reincarnation. I'm not sure about that one. That's people who are alive and claim to remember things from the past, like they've lived once before or something. I don't know. Well, jinns are just another way of describing demonic entities, aren't they? As far as I'm led to believe. I spoke to some Muslims. I went to a mosque, and I went in, but trouble is there was nobody in the building. I looked all over the place. There was nobody there. Great. I thought this is great. And I videoed the whole thing as well. I was walking around the building looking for someone to speak to, but there was nobody there. But they call them jinns, don't they? The Muslims. You mean what time is it here where I am now? Because at the minute it's 20 to 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. I think so. Yeah, jinn, demonic entities. Yeah, because I'm under attack from them. So yeah, they must be real. So because I wouldn't be getting attacked otherwise. So it's not Scotch Mist that's attacking us. That's for sure. It was daytime in the mosque. It was like late afternoon. It was still daylight. It was last summer. I don't think they can help you, to be honest with you. I spoke to somebody from a mosque on the phone for ages and he couldn't help. Nobody wants to seem to help with stuff like this. The best advice they can give you is just stop doing it. Severe pain, torture techniques, threatening voices on the spirit box, threatening to kill you, sexually molesting you, that sort of stuff. Day and night. In which way are you being attacked? They attack every part of your body, but they have like favorite spots on your body that attack more than anything else. Like favorite locations. Bit like people when they go on holiday, that like to go on holiday at the same place like several times a year or every year or something. I guess these things have famous, not famous, favorite spots on your body where they like to hang out the most and do the most terrible things to you. I don't think I know they are. because I have it every day and night, you know. Well, like I say, I did speak to a lot of Muslims, and some of them online, some of them in person, and some of them on the phone, and no one could help. I spoke to a few Catholic priests. They didn't want to help. They didn't want to know. One of them gave us a tiny little bottle of holy water, which didn't really help that much. I don't know. You better ask them. They're just evil and negative and all that stuff, you know, hostile, angry, all that stuff, you know. Hostile, evil, abusive, and sex offenders. Pretty much, that's what they are. What's that? Ayatul Kursi protects you for the whole day, so no jinn can harm you. Is that like a prayer or something, or something you got to read out? Cheers, thanks, Reg. Is it Reg or Regs? Regs? I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I met a bunch of bullies yesterday in a group on Facebook. They were horrendous. Just because I told them I was being attacked by evil spirits and molested and stuff, and they thought it was hilarious. I says you should try having it sometime. You wouldn't like it much. Play Shura. I have played some of them things that the Muslims sing. You know, like them things that like singing and stuff. I've got some on my phone here. Hang on a minute. Where is it? I'll find it. Give us a couple of minutes. Hang on. I don't know if it's the one you're on about, but it's something similar. Is this the one you're on about? Oh. Is it going to play? Damn, it's not playing, man. Your phone's messing up. My phone's messing up. The other phone here, I've got it on here. I have to restart it. Yeah, me, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Sometimes when I play things like this and similar things, I sometimes get more of the stuff that they're doing happening to us. It intensifies, like on your chest and stuff, pressure and pain down your chest. Hang on, one second. I just got to restart the phone because it's playing up again. It's an old Motorola. I just use it for playing prayers and frequencies from YouTube that I downloaded. Protection stuff, you know. That's why it always baffles me, you know, when people are skeptics, they don't believe in ghosts and stuff. But I know it's real because I'm under attack and I have to use these things night and day, like all the time, like frequencies playing them like 3 hours long and stuff. Where are you from, by the way, Make? Is it Make or My-ik? My-ik or something? Hey, the time flies by when you're doing these streams. I'm already up to nearly 20 minutes. Yeah, if I can find it somewhere. Is it online somewhere? All right, London. That's cool. All right, let's try and find the thing. So do you think it's wrong to communicate with spirits and do ghost hunting and stuff because of what can happen from it? Is this something similar to what you're on about? Five lines. So is this the wrong thing? I hope I'm not going to get a copyright for this. I'll stop this a minute. It's hard to concentrate with it on. I don't know if I've got that one. This one's called Al Huron Rugia or something. But I use stuff like this. I've been attacked for the longest time, like years. It's been going on for years. It just keeps changing, like escalating and transforming. You know what I mean? Different things added all the time and stuff. I don't think I've got that one on here. It would take some finding. I've got a big long list of stuff on here. Yeah, the thing is, if I stop doing it, I was thinking about it. I've stopped doing it in the past for a bit. I'm going to lose all my YouTube viewers. My channel's going to sink like the Titanic. All right, what's it? It's called Surah Bagura something. Ah, right. Well, I did play one similar once for a while, and my chest started feeling terrible, like worse, like heaviness, pressure on my chest. They don't like it when you play these things, you know. So they try to increase what they're doing to you, to try and get you to stop it. They're up to all the dirty tricks in the book. So does anybody else in here dabble with spirits, ghosts, or anything like that? Or have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried communicating with people in the cemetery at their graves or anything? Have I used a spirit box or anything? Any other like equipment or anything? All right. Well, I'll have to look for that one then. The trouble is, I don't think I can download the videos off YouTube at the minute. I haven't got any proper software to do it. The other one stopped working. That's the trouble. If I can get a hold of it, I'd prefer to download it so I can just play it offline. So the adverts don't come on in the middle of it, you know, because it's not good when the adverts come on in the middle of it. Like, it can wake you up if you're playing it when you're asleep, you know. All right. And whereabouts are you again, Regs? Are you in the UK or somewhere else? All right, thanks. I'll have to check that out then. UK. Look, are you near London or somewhere? I forget if you said. I think all the viewers have left. According to the screen here, I think. I better have this on display. A bit more. See. Is anyone evil here? Get back. Get back in the name of Jesus. You evil. Well, there's no harm in saying like a town or a city, is there? You got to tell the government that much. I mean, you know what I mean? In fact, the government want to know everything: your name, your address, who you're voting for, if you're voting, everything. What colour underwear you wear, your socks, everything. Who you're dating, who you're living with, what you do after 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. You know what I'm on about. They want to know everything. Anyone watching Celebrity Big Brother, by the way? Sorry to get off topic. I just was wondering. Because Mickey Rourke's on there, if you didn't know. Mickey Rourke is on Celebrity Big Brother. Can you believe it? He was trying to chat the woman who was presenting the show. You wouldn't go in the house. He's going, I like your outfit. And he's looking her up and down. She had to practically push him in there to get him to go through the door into the Big Brother house. Well, I'm not actually technically a Christian, by the way. I just use protection through Jesus Christ for the ghosts and the spirits and the demons. That's what it is. I have faith. As long as I've got faith in protecting myself, you know what I'm saying? You used to watch Big Brother in jail. Big Brother's like jail, though, isn't it? A sort of afflicted jail sentence. Self-inflicted jail sentence. Did anyone watch Big Brother tonight then? The first episode, the live launch thing. Of course, Big Brother has the symbol of the you know what, you know what I'm on about, right? They had cameras in the cells. What about the toilet? Was that? Yeah, that thing there. Yeah, that's the one. You know what that means, do you, or not? I hope they didn't have cameras in your. I hope you could go to the bathroom without cameras. Hopefully. Although, having said that, I think Witherspoons, the pub over here, is now putting cameras in some of the toilets. Apparently, so I heard. I think they're already in there. Actually, that's a disgrace, man. Oh, by the way, controversial subject coming up. Anyone seen that new KFC advert on the TV and on YouTube in the UK? KFC, oops, and I said Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's a bit of a tongue twister that at this time of night when you haven't had much sleep. Oh, well, that's all right then. The right crack pops them like got nothing better to do on shift. That's how busy they are. The tunnel video. All right. You meant the pedestrian tunnel. I thought you meant the one underneath Valley View Park for a minute there. Because I did that tunnel underneath Valley View Park in the dark as well. You know, the tunnel that goes under the road where the stream goes through. Yeah, they weren't very nice, were they? Bunch of tyrants, man. What was I talking about there? I forgot what I was on about now. Something to do with, was it Big Brother? Oh yeah, KFC, that's it. You seen that new advert where they're having some sort of, it looks like a ritual in the forest. And they look like natives or something. And then they get this guy and they pick him up and turn him sideways. And he goes all stiff as a board, like horizontal wise, nothing else. And then they carry him into the water. It might not be water, it might be gravy actually, it's bubbling. And they dip him in the water, they like baptize him. And then he comes out as a big piece of chicken covered in batter and stuff, coating. What they're trying to tell you there, like, what sort of, what they're telling you? Yeah, exactly. So they're trying to tell you you're not eating chicken, you're eating people, like in the film with Charlton Heston called Soylent Green. Soylent Green is people. Is that what they're telling you? It's not chicken, you're eating humans. So you go into KFC and ask for a burger. I don't know what they're called these days. Can I have two people burgers and a couple of pensioner burgers for me mate there at the back? I don't know. It's ridiculous that advert, isn't it? And then it says believe. What they want you to believe in? That they're using human meat? Red? Are you sure it's red? You ever had batter on? You couldn't tell what color it was underneath, but they could have changed the color of it somehow. They could have, used something to change the color of it. I don't know. Well, if it's red, like you say, and they're not really serving you up bits of people, then why are they trying to tell you that they are. Why would they do that? I know, but let's just say it isn't people. Why are they trying to tell you that it is? They're implying that they're cooking people and pretending it's chicken. You know what I mean? There's loads of people saying they're not going to KFC anymore now after their advert, because they don't want to become cannibals or something similar. 10 companies. Now, I didn't know how many companies there were, to be honest with you. I used to go to KFC ages ago. I haven't been in years, though. Someone said McDonald's is the same. They're serving up stuff they shouldn't be serving up. But I don't know how true that is. Loads of rumors flying around on the internet and stuff. Someone said there's not enough cows in the world to feed all the people in these fast food restaurants, so where they get the meat from. That's what they said. So how many of you that's in here now watch my channel or have seen it before? Any of yous? I know at least one person has, but I don't know about the rest of you. And does anyone know how I can invite people into the chat, like as a guest? So you got the video screen up here or wherever, of a guest speaker person. Because I cannot post the link in here; it doesn't let you invite people to the chat. Am I allowed to say on here, or will I get banned? I don't really support. I don't know what to say on that one because put it this way: I don't support anyone who's evil or bad. If that answers your question, I'm only on the good side, and I mean the true good side, not the people who pretend to be good who aren't really. I support anyone who's good and legit and all for the truth. That's who I support, which means none of the politicians, basically. I just think there's more stuff going on than that a lot of people aren't aware of, but I can't really talk about it in here. Obviously, there's other things going on that other people aren't aware of that's going on. Do you know what I mean? And you can't really say much about it on here, if anything. I don't know. Some YouTubers are, and they're getting away with it, like Dr. John Campbell. You heard of him? He's a British doctor, and he's saying some stuff on here, and he's not got banned yet. I don't really watch his channel. I've just seen a couple of his videos here and there, but he seems to be trying to expose things. But when he first started talking about a certain topic, he was on the other side of the story. He was promoting it, and now he's against it. If you know what I'm on about, he's like trying to expose what's going on. Like, but he's a bit late, like because it's like 4 years later. Cheers, Mick. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. Say what you like. You only get 3 years in prison. Do you mean YouTube prison or do you mean real prison? And there's do you ever watch They Live Truth on here? It used to be called Russian Vids. He exposes a lot of stuff. He doesn't show his face on his channel though. He's just got his voice on with video clips and stuff of the news and stuff. He exposes quite a bit of stuff, like flat Earth stuff and other things. Yeah, no, like freedom of speech. You mean freedom of speech is going out the window? Yeah, they're getting so people are scared to talk about what they think about stuff because they lose things. You lose your channel, you lose your video, you lose your live streaming privileges. So you kind of talk about it. Could I get in trouble just for hinting at, I'm not saying any of the words or anything. I'm just saying the stuff happening, but we're not allowed to talk about it. Like, you know, because I thought that's what YouTube was meant to be, so you could give your opinions on things like what you've seen on the news or the TV or outside in the street, or what you think of what's going on in the world, and what's your views on it. But now it seems to be like they want you to conform the way they want you to speak, and you can't mention certain things. So we kind of say it too much. We kind of, you know, we kind of express our opinions and thoughts on certain things. It's not right. Like, you know, I had one of my videos removed on my channel. Just one. I'm not sure why it was removed. I think somebody launched a privacy complaint on it. I'm not sure who the person was, but I think it was somebody that worked in Phoenix in Newcastle. Did anyone see the video I shot in Phoenix? I did too. You're not called Gary, are you? Oh, Gary, you can't say that. You can't say black dog, Gary. Oh, Gary, you can't say that, Gary. It's funny when he does that, isn't it? He's complaining about the black, using the word black with a C thing. Gary, the taxi driver, the infamous taxi driver, Gary, who was a fan of Blot Outdoors show. You can it. You just said it. Well, you typed it. You mean speak it verbally. You can't. Somebody said you can't mention. When someone's sick of their life and they go and get a piece of, they get something to like a, you know, like a, they take too many of these. If someone's sick of their life and they take too many of these, what's it called? You're not allowed to mention that anymore. Someone told us, but I've said it on some of my YouTube videos because I was doing an investigation down at Jarrow Park, not the park, not the main park, the one next to St. Bede's Monastery and the Old Hall. Because somebody years ago, a girl unalived herself. But I did say the actual words on the video and on the title, and it didn't get taken down yet. So I don't know. Somebody said you can't say them words because you get in trouble. It's like, shh, you can't say that. You can't say that. Yeah. You know the word I mean, don't you? Begin with S. When you're sick of your life and you just want to, you know. Yeah, I've seen it. I know the video you're on about. It was some government guy, some conference speech thing, and he went in front of a group of people and pulled a gun out of a paper bag and put it in his mouth. Is that the one? His grave's on findagrave.com. I forget his name now. Yeah, that was disgusting, that wasn't it? I bet you slept well after watching that one. Yeah, that was real, it was real because his grave's on Find a Grave. All right, more than likely. What was his name again? You remember the guy's name? All right. I wasn't sure why he did it. I couldn't remember, but I remember it was for real, all right. Oh, that was a bit late, that then, wasn't it? Since he'd already shot himself in that. So, did any of yous ever done any ghost hunting or investigating or made any videos in the dark or anything, looking for ghosts or anything? And has anyone got a favorite paranormal YouTube channel? Yes, that is true. But how many people are doing these videos that don't have anything bad happening to them? There's loads of them, isn't there? So why does it only happen to certain people? Why is it only certain ghost hunters are getting attacked for communicating with spirits? And secondly, why do spirits want to attack you just because you're trying to have a conversation with them? I don't understand that. But all right. I'll never understand that though. How some people do paranormal. Well, if you take people like Ghost Adventures crew, Ghost Adventures, the TV show, the American, they are Satanists. I'm pretty sure they're Satanists, and so they don't worship God. But I guess he has been attacked. Zach Bagans, the head of Ghost Adventures. I think he got an exorcism or something. He had stuff going on, but I don't know about anybody else on these TV shows having stuff going on. Whoops. Ding, ding, ding. By the way, have you ever watched any of my videos where I use the thermal imaging camera? I didn't do many. I think I just did one so far. But you know what the thermal imaging camera is, don't you? Mine's not very good though. I'm a bit disappointed with it. Here it is. It's on here. I'll hold it up to here. So you put your hand there. And you can show the heat of your hand in that. Hang on. It's like get in the right place. Right angle. Shows the heat and the cold areas on your hand or wherever. Do it on your face as well. Type of thing. It's not showing up very well on here. The light's spoiling it, shine off the screen like. Yeah, so they reckon. Yeah, I have looked into it. Like I say, I've got some of the chanting prayer things and all that. Oops. Oh, we're doing. You know this phone with the infrared thermal imaging camera. It's also got night vision camera built in. I don't know if you can see, but it's not showing up very well on here. The light's shining on it, but it's infrared night vision as well. Can't see it properly on here. basically. You know, so you can see in the dark without any bright lights. So it's got the infrared LEDs, the red ones there. You see the red LEDs, IR illuminators. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, but I hardly use that one at the minute because I mainly use other cameras instead. Because it hasn't got a very wide angle lens. You know, like a wide field of view. I like the wide angle lens. So I use these type of cameras more than this phone one. You seen these before? That's what I use. I use a lot of these things. It's a police body camera. And I built it, I made this myself with a bracket so I fit a bigger IR illuminator on so you can see further and more in the dark better. See further away and stuff in pitch black darkness. Put that on there. On the selfie stick so you can just like extend it, you know. And whatever you. And also, depending on what camera you get, it's a good idea to get one of these power banks selfie stick type grip things. You can power your camera if it runs out of battery. Just plug that into the camera, whether it's on here, you know. So you don't have to, because a lot of these cameras you can't replace the batteries. Once it runs out, you just got to plug it in. It'll charge it and operate the camera while it's charging, where they're out still, type of thing. And also, if there's anyone still here, you can modify cheap action cameras as well to see night vision. If you get a cheap one, either a new one or a second-hand one, you take the lens off, the front off, and you take the IR cut filter out from the back of the lens, because that filter stops the camera from seeing infrared light. Once you remove the filter, you can see infrared light, and then you just need to get a bigger IR light, put it on a bracket on a selfie stick, and you've got a night vision camera that you've made yourself. You know, so. Yeah, I'll have to look for it first and see if I can find it. So what time are you in? Did you say you were in London? So have you been asleep yet? Mike, Mike, I don't know how you pronounce your name still. All right. So have you been to sleep yet? Are you got up or are you not been to sleep yet? All right. So you go to bed quite late, do you usually? So how many hours do you usually get? Like 8 hours, 6, 7, 5? So my sleeping's all at the creek at the minute. All right. Sorry to hear about that. So do you still get plenty of sleep though? All right, I see. Well, I'm gonna have to be going off here soon because I need to get something to eat, me. But I must thank you very much for coming in to chat with us. It's very kind of you to join the stream. All right, well, you're still waking up pretty early, then, considering how late you're going to bed. You're doing better than me. I wake up after about 3-4 hours and I kind of get back to sleep, and then I'm knackered for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'll have a look. I've looked into some of it, like I say. Yeah, thanks, mate. I hope you sleep well. Get some good sleep. Thanks for coming in. Speak to you later. Does anybody else want to say anything just before I go off? I'm willing to talk to anyone who wants to. Anyone feeling talkative or anything? I know it's late and all that, but probably not. Probably not very talkative at this time of night. Has anyone got a favorite movie? Yeah, I'm trying to get them away. Thanks for that, mate. Cheers. Right then, if nobody else feels like talking, I guess I'll be ending the stream now, unless you want to say anything before I go. Anyone want to say anything before I go? Anyone got anything to say or anything? Let us know. Now's your time to mention it. Got anything to tell us about paranormal investigations or anything? Anything you like. It doesn't have to be paranormal. Anything you like. You can talk about anything. As long as you don't get us banned from YouTube. Within reason. Well, it looks like we've got no takers, so I'm going to say night night. Night night, everyone. All 2 years. Bye for now. Ta now. Thanks for coming in the stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for getting your feet wet. Unless you had wellies on, then you probably didn't. Okay, so thanks very much. Bye for now. Sleep well, everyone. Night night.